Now they appreciate their feed. Hey, good morning. Dave from Rolling Hills Farm here. Welcome back to the channel. You can see behind me I've got a gravity box full of grain, and I'm taking it down the road heading into the elevator where we can dump the grain. This is the first of 2 loads we'll be selling this year, and the elevator can finally take it this morning. So we're going to turn this year's oat harvest and barley harvest into a little bit more cash, and hopefully we'll get there and won't have a flat tire or any other problems along the road. Oh, perfect.
Is this full?
Yes. Well, maybe 140 bushels. I think it's a 150 bushel wagon. I'm not sure. Wittis Feed and Farm Supply is our local elevator that buys grain that the local farmers produced. Most of the grain they buy gets turned into feed and then sold back to farmers who are looking for feed. They also sell seed, and like all Midwestern elevators, everything really you need to keep a farm going. So these oats weighed out a little better than I expected. These were 38 pounds per bushel. So it's pretty good oats. There was only 100 bushels in this wagon, but the other wagon was full, 150 bushels. So, and that first load was 34 pounds per bushel. So those oats were a little under ideal. And we got that field a little bit late, but it's still pretty good results for us. So a big part of the oats that we produce actually goes for feed right here on the farm. We take it into the elevator and we mix it with minerals and molasses, gives it a sweet taste, and then that comes back out here to the farm in a big truck, and that's what we'll fatten our steers that are getting ready for slaughter on. On the way to the feed mill.
Get ready.
I got far enough over, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
I've switched the top, the big funnel thing at the top of the bin, over to this side, which is empty right now. And the next load will fill this side. Since you started, how's the business changed?
Oh, it's slowed way down.
Really?
Way down, yeah. We used to have 4 trucks, 4 bulk trucks.
So what's the difference?
Dairy farmers and beef farmers are leaving. Nobody to replace them.
Tough business.
Tough business.
Well, it's a couple mornings later, and you can see we've had rain overnight. In fact, the last 2 days, we've had 1.5 inches of rain. It's the most rain we've had all summer long. So that's good news. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of pasture out of it and maybe recharge the ground a little bit for next year's pasture. But these guys, the 2 bottle calves and their mom, Chloe, and then the heifer that's not ready to be bred, they're waiting for their morning grain. All right, get back, get back. All right, girls, get back. Come on, don't kick. So you can see these calves love their grain. And this is a part of getting them weaned, but also helping them catch up. She's pretty small. When you look at her compared to her mother, she's pretty small for a calf this time of year. Her sister is taller, but they're still both, they were born late and they're fighting for food from the same mom, which is why we've had them on milk replacer all summer long. And now they really chow down and like their grain. So that's part of what this grain ration, the grain that we produce and bring back into the big shed, or into the grain bin, that's part of what that grain ration does for us. Helps give our calves particularly a head start. So another place we put grain is right here in the calf creek. So for the main herd calves, they sneak in these bars and they'll eat up this grain this afternoon when the herd comes back up for water. And so they're very familiar with grain by the time we're ready to wean them. Well, the third leg of our feed plan is these boys who are getting fattened up for customers. Yeah. They like their grain. Get back. Get back. We've got a pair of paddocks out here that are a little depleted on grass, and so you see we've got a fresh round bale that they're picking at. But this is what they look forward to every day. And our customers, the beef customers, well, they want beef that's finished on a little bit of grain. And so mostly what these guys are eating is our oats with a little bit of corn added, and then the appropriate minerals and molasses to keep it sweet. And we're careful to not get them, to give them so much grain that they get upset stomachs. So we watch carefully and we measure out the amount of grain they get so that they can continue to put on pounds. And you see how nice the older one looks. He's really ready. This one and the white face back there are ready. Dookie's a little bit small back there. So he probably won't be ready until late spring or even early fall a year from now. We'll just have to mark his growth and see. So that's what grain does for us. It's an important part of our strategy, and plus it's kind of fun to run all the equipment. Thanks for watching. We'll be back hopefully with a little second crop once this weather lightens up. We've still got plenty of time for second crop. And then we're going to talk about that rye that's growing right over there. We'll fill you in on what that plan is. Thanks for watching. See you then.